Hi YouTube, it's your friendly personal stylist here to offer some help. Today I'd like to talk about Black Friday sales, or indeed any sales period. This is my advice as a bit of a fashion nerd on how you can best navigate sales. So I hope this can be of help. Step 1. What do I need? Okay, firstly, I prefer navigating sales online. In person, you're heightened, you're randomly grabbing, you're maybe battling other people, and you're not even thinking through your purchases. Some people love this, they can find it quite fun, and other people this is really stressful and can result in some bad shopping decisions or indeed coming away with nothing. Regardless, I think it's best to pre-game so that when it does happen, you're more ready and you're more measured and only buying things that you actually think that you need. I also think it's good in particular to be pre-gaming Black Friday as early as you can, as if you check the prices on the items that you love, remember what they are. Sometimes brands will up the price of the item just before Black Friday and then drop it back down, but drop it back down to the original price, so you're not actually making a saving. So if you can remember how much the thing you liked actually costed before sales happened, you can see how big a saving you're actually making by buying it. So what is it that you actually want? Things that you would have bought full price anyway, or maybe something that was out of your price range when it was full priced, but with the discount on, it's better and more in your range. And ideally, it's what your wardrobe is actually missing. It does help to do a wardrobe edit before this, at the beginning of the month or any time ahead of that sales period that you can muster. If you don't know what a wardrobe edit is already, maybe you're new here, maybe you're new to Personal Stylist and the services that we offer. This is going through your wardrobe, trying on the troublesome pieces, the ones that you bought that maybe looked cool on the hanger and you've got them home and you don't really know how to style them. Those are the troublesome pieces. And seeing if you can either make them work somehow or perhaps give them away. These could be items that aren't in your color palette. Maybe you've done a color analysis with me, or maybe they don't fit your figure. Maybe you've done a body analysis with me, or maybe your taste, your lifestyle, something has changed and those pieces no longer work for you. Perhaps it's even last year's impulse buys. Selling items that are new and still have the tags on them are pretty juicy online, so it's great if you have kept those tags in. And then you can use the money that you've made from selling the bad items on items that are good, in and out. It's also really important to make a wardrobe wish list. I think this is just a good thing mentally or physically to have. You may find that you're missing just some really good basics. I find this a lot with clients, that they're in need of undertops, layering items, things like that. Accessories, a lot of us don't have enough accessories that will pull that outfit together, that's maybe plain or not working for the figure somehow, or just needs a little bit of a zhuzh, a bit of an oomph, some personality to it. Sometimes that finishing touch is really important. Or sometimes even it's stuff like you don't have enough shoes. A lot of my clients have like 1 or 2 pair of shoes that gets worn to death and doesn't necessarily go with all of the items that they own. So that can be a nice thing to get more of when they're reduced, because shoes can be expensive and you can spend a little bit more on, you know, a nice brand, a good quality or something like that that's got a little bit of a reduction on it. It makes it easier to swallow. And try and think ahead too when you're shopping in sales periods. Do you have any big events or occasions coming up that you can buy something for, so that it's not a week before this thing that you're going to and you're struggling, and maybe you're buying something and settling on something that is too expensive because you're desperate. It can be good to get it in the sales period, discounted, and it is actually something you need. You can also be looking for gifts for people. It could be that Christmas gift, as Christmas is coming up soon. It could be a birthday gift, whatever you think that person might like. You can buy something that is really nice for somebody. So just have these things in mind when you're shopping, so you're not just sort of randomly going in. You have an idea of things that you would like to see. So, step 2, saving things for later. It's good to make online accounts on your favorite brand's sites. I personally really like doing this so that when it does come to those sales periods, you're not suddenly going, oh my God, I've saved all these things and I don't have an account. It just makes it so much quicker when you go to checkout. You might find that you're being offered various discounts or whatever for having an account. I always find that there's various perks involved of being members, whether that's in store or in person. Sometimes racking up these points can be useful in getting you some sort of discount on the purchase as well. And then I know this is time consuming, this is something that I like doing. I am constantly going on all of my favorite sites and I am saving things that I like into wish lists, whether that's things that I like for myself or things that I like for other people, for clients. I'm saving things and keeping that mental note of them. Like I say, I'm remembering how much they cost in case the price goes up and down for those things that I really particularly like. This might feel a little bit long, but it is worth it in the long run. You could have the same cream jumper that you're looking for across 3 different sites, which is good for comparison. Who does it better? Who's got a slightly better fit? A slightly better shade of cream? Who's got the most reasonable price for what they're offering? Who's got the best delivery? It might be that you have that cream jumper in your basket across 3 different sites, but you've got more things in your basket on one site, which means you get free delivery. It may be that different sites have different discounts on it when it comes to Black Friday. Perhaps someone's discounted it more than someone else has, or maybe some site hasn't even discounted it at all. And it means that on that rush of the sale day, if that item sells out, it's backed up elsewhere, so you can hopefully get a cream jumper from somewhere if that's what your wardrobe is lacking. Try and remember, I feel like I'm giving you a lot of work, it doesn't feel like work. Try and remember which items are your must-haves, those ones that you really hope to bag at the end of Black Friday or whatever sales event it is. This could be the item that you need the most, like you've got an event coming up really soon and you really need this specific item for it. It might be that this item is the perfect gift and you've looked across all the sites, but this is the one that person would enjoy the most, so you really want it. Or even the item that feels like the best value to you. You could go as far to make a mood board and actually have like pictures if you're a visual person and write the prices down and where it's from and that kind of stuff to help you out. Or you could take notes, really sort of pre-game it. So it does help to just be constantly doing this anyway, sales or not, be saving things into wish lists. Sometimes I find that I am out shopping and I see the item from my wish list in person. I'm like, oh, I remember this. I saw it this morning. And then I go and try it on. And then I'm like, oh, actually, it's not as good as I imagined from the product shot. I've tried it on and the fabric doesn't feel right, or it doesn't look good on me. So then I'll get home and I'll remove it from the wish list so it's not clogging up my wish list, so I don't have like loads of stupid things saved in there, only stuff that I think is actually going to be good. Step 3, buying it. A lot of sites will start Black Friday before when it actually is, like a week before or 2 weeks before, the whole month of November. So you could get that item anytime. I'd check in on those sites when you're doing a new in or a little search before Black Friday and see if it is already on sale and you can already bag it. They might even email you. It depends if you sign up to those mailing lists or if you find that kind of thing annoying. And a lot of people keep doing Black Friday afterwards, like Cyber Monday and all that kind of stuff. So even if on the day you don't manage to bag it, they might bring it back in stock or something like that. There might still be deals. And you may find that your item has sold out online, but it's still available in store, or vice versa. So don't despair if it has gone. And it does also make for quite a fun shopping trip after the Black Friday day when it's still going on to look and there's less pressure, hopefully less like grabbing hands, the sales are still going on and you might find, you know, something unexpected that you weren't looking for but you could need or someone else could need. If you don't mind shopping, I know a lot of my clients don't enjoy shopping. Oh my god, shock, people don't enjoy shopping. You could go and try on some stuff beforehand so you know if it's actually stuff that you want. Like I said, sometimes when I'm in the shops, I'll try something that I've seen online to see if I do actually want it. Things could surprise you. Maybe you try on something that isn't in your wish list because it didn't look good in the product shop, but actually it's really good. Or you might, you know, see something not on your radar. So it can be useful to go and have a look. You could make a fun day out of it, or it might be that you're near a shop or something anyway and you've got a bit of time to kill. If you can be bothered to try things on, it does help and save time. So it gets to like the actual day, Black Friday, and you're ready. Check on your favorites first, see if any of that's been reduced. It will save you a lot of scroll time to actually look at the stuff that you've earmarked and check if it has been reduced, and you know, check in if with yourself if you still want them. You can add them to the basket and just look at them for a while, see how much it all costs together, see what delivery is like, take things in and out accordingly, and then after that you can maybe add in the fun stuff, like add in stuff that maybe you don't need but could be quite fun. Sometimes those purchases turn out to be really good items. And if it's all still too much for you to handle alone, then I'm very happy to help you. I love shopping and I love all this pre-game stuff I'm talking about, and you know, I am literally every day going on my favorite sites and checking what's new and checking my favorites and checking favorites for other people. I am looking every day. I'm happy to look for you too, and I can help you do that wardrobe edit on yourself if it feels like a lot of work. A lot of my clients feel it's nice just to have someone beside them getting them through this big job. People are more decisive when someone's next to them, giving them permission to let go of things that are no longer working for them, who they are right now, and giving you my expertise and ideas of what could be a better fit for you, you know, bringing out that side of your personality that again maybe you weren't feeling brave enough, but I've made you feel more confident to try things. That's what a personal stylist I think is for, giving people new ideas and making them feel comfortable enough and in that safe space to want to try it and surprise themselves. You know, we know what we're talking about. We know not just what's fashionable but what works for people. So do get in touch if you would like my help online or in person. That's the video. I hope you've found it useful and given you some ideas, and yeah, good luck with the sales. I hope you bag something nice. Bargain bagging always feels really good. Thank you for watching this. Goodbye.